Alright dudes, little install tip video for the EF engine race kit. So this is everything it comes with, and probably 8 out of 10 people DM the shack and are curious why there's only one bracket. And yeah, hopefully you can get everything sorted in this video. So this bracket is for the passenger side mount that looks like this. This is cut off an EF hatch. And it comes with an extra nut to go up there, which you use your OEM bolt to go through. And this one just bolts onto the chassis. For the rear mount, you got these 3 spacers and longer bolts that go under the rear mount, in between the subframe and the mount. And then for the driver's side, this is all you need, literally, and a drill bit. Yeah, you'll just drill a hole 1.5 inches higher up, but I'll show you that. I actually have my car here to show you this time. So first you get one of the nuts threaded through here and then just flush with the welded nut like that. Then you drop the bracket on and thread this guy all the way through. And then nut goes on the back side there. Then the other side, these washers go in between the mount and the bracket. And that's just to soak up that gap right there so you don't have to trim anything. And you take the other bolt, stick it through, nut it on. Alright, once you got that in, the OEM mounts will just drop right in. Then you stick your OEM bolt through there and then use the that last nut right there. Aftermarket mounts will still work. You'll just need to make a little cutout here in the polyurethane to clear the head of these bolts. Because even on the stock mounts, it's quite a snug fit in there. So little mod to the mounts and it'll should drop right in. So now we'll go on to these, which are the same exact thing as all the other Civics. Alright, we're inside a EK right now, but it's exactly the same for the EFs. Just that rear mount on the subframe, where these long bolts and spacers go, look just like this. Spacers go in between the mount and the subframe. Of course, these are the EG ones, so EFs will have these long guys in here. But this is, yeah, super easy concept. It's just pretty difficult to actually install if your motor is still in and all that stuff. You got your intake in the way. Really hard to get to these, but it's possible. I've done it. But good trick is to just drop the subframe and you can get to these bolts and spacers from the back side. One guy squish them in from the back, the spacers, and then somebody else drop the bolts in from the top. Pain in the ass, but it is possible. And but realistically, if you have your engine out anyway and like you're doing a swap or something, and this kit is so easy to install if you're installing it at the same time you're putting your engine back in, so you can just do this real quick and save yourself a lot of headache. But yeah, that's how the rear spacers work on the rear mount. Yeah, for the driver's side, like I said, this is literally all you need, and a drill bit. So you just, the stock mount on the chassis is tall enough, you can just drill a hole higher up, 1.5 inches. And I'll show you what that looks like on my wagon right now. Alright, so here's that nut for the driver's side. Like I said, it's stock mount just tall enough you can drill a hole 1.5 inches higher up. And boom, throw your stock mount in and bolt through, done deal. And you can get to this with a 90 if you have one, and it's like a 1/2 inch drill bit. Or you can take the headlight out and then get a normal drill to go under the headlight bucket, and you can drill straight through both sides of just the long 1/2 inch drill bit. That's literally all there is to the driver's side. And then here's the bracket installed on the passenger side. This looks a bit different because it's a RT wagon. Yeah, I hope this helps, guys. If you have any more questions, you can just DM me on the shack, and yeah, I'll do everything I can to explain it more if you're confused about something. But pretty straightforward in a way, also a huge bitch in a way. So yeah, it's just the name of the game when you're putting the engine in a spot that it's not meant to be. So, but yeah, hope this helps.